The thing that got you, if I'm hearing you correctly, you grew up in church.
Yep.
Your dad's a pastor.
Yeah.
Like you are the PK. Like you
Yeah.
lived the life. It's all
Yep.
day, every day. Like that's
Uh-huh.
what you're surrounded by. But it was the love of God.
Yep.
The redemptive love of Christ.
Yep.
When you tasted it for yourself
Yep.
in that moment, that's what turned the tide for you.
Yep. I couldn't
Yeah.
deny it.
So let's transition that into what
Yep.
you're wearing on your shirt, what I'm wearing
Yeah.
on my shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. You started a new clothing line called
Yep.
Prodigal Love,
Yep.
with the whole purpose of helping people to share their testimony, start conversations about this, not
Yes.
just general witness wear, but
Yes.
like the prodigal love of
Specific,
God. Yeah.
yes.
So
Uh-huh.
how'd that come about, man? So tell me about that.
Yeah. So I've always kind of had an entrepreneur spirit. I always kind of loved
Yes, I know
doing
this.
things. I mean, I started selling shoes. I was like 13 years old. I always just kind of had that.
Is that where those came from?
Maybe. Maybe.
Are you going to sell those later?
No. I have about 60 pairs that are in clear boxes in my room right now that I don't touch.
Okay.
They'll be sold later on.
Those are your retirement plan, I
An
guess.
investment. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Carry on. I'm sorry. You are ridiculous.
Oh shoot! I lost my train of
So
thought now.
you were entrepreneurial spirit, 13 years old.
Oh, yeah,
You're flipping
right.
shoes
Yes.
and making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically doing anything to, make a buck whenever, I was young back then. Couldn't really handle a job whenever I'm playing sports literally year round. I mean, basketball, football, track, I was doing it all. So I was just doing a bunch of online things. So I've kind of always had that, drive to me. But then whenever I graduated college this past year, I was trying to find my career path, still trying to find my career path a little bit right now. I knew kind of that ministry is definitely a part of my life, but I don't know if it's supposed to be full-time, part-time. So I just kind of prayed, and I was like, God, like, what can I do? What can I do for my life that'll actually make me, be happy with what I work with, if that makes sense? Like, what can I do as a job? Not necessarily that I want this to be for money, but what can I do to where my life will produce, fruit, but also I'll be able to live off of it. And
Yep.
I'm like I said, it's still small, it's still starting out, so I don't know where this will go, right? But I feel like right now, this brand and this ministry, I like to call it a ministry because that's ultimately what I want it to be, is I want people to know that prodigal love means that you're never too far away from God, because that hits home with me, right? I mean, if you would have saw me in my deepest and darkest, like what I said doesn't even touch what it really was like.
Yeah.
If you would've
Unless you're in it, you can't.
Yeah, unless you would have saw that. I mean, once you see how deep you are when you're in that mess, for God's love to bring you out of that, that's something that you should be singing about, rejoicing about, and telling people about for the rest of your life. And that's what I want to do, because he was faithful to me. I feel like he deserves that. He deserves that praise for the rest of my life that I can give to him. So prodigal love talks about the parable of the prodigal son. And in that parable, for you people that don't know, it's this guy, he has a son, and he goes out and I'm going to speak this in layman's terms. He goes out and he starts partying, spends all of his money, and then he ends up in a pig pen, essentially. And whenever he's in that pig pen, he's like living with the pigs. He's eating the slosh that the pigs eat, and he's afraid to come home. But then eventually he starts coming home, and whenever his father sees him out in the distance, he's dirty, he's messed up, his father runs to him. And there's like a lot of significance to that story to me, because back then, running actually was not like a very popular thing, especially like for people who, this guy in the story was he was like a rich man, a wealthy man. He was like the owner of his estate. For him to run was actually a big significance back then. So that shows that in that story, that guy is God. That guy is Jesus, and I'm the one who is walking back all dirty. So for Jesus to run towards me, to put everything else aside, and to run towards me, that's what this is all about. Because he ran towards me whenever I came back dirty. I wasn't able to clean myself up first. because I didn't have the hope. I didn't have the strength to clean myself up. But whenever I came back, he helped clean me up. He saw me for who I was. He didn't see me as that dirt that I was carrying. And that's what I know that this is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about those people who can wear their testimony. And I don't want it just to be about the designs. I don't want it just to be about because I'm the one who runs it. I want it to be about every time you put on that shirt, even if you're struggling, I want people to be able to put on that shirt to where they can be like, you know what? Me putting on this shirt, me putting on Prodigal Love is a symbol of victory over what I used to deal with. And that's the whole entire heart and backbone of it. I want people to share their testimony with it. I want people to wear it, and I want people to express their freedom from the things that they used to live in.
Amen all over that, buddy. Yeah. So we're going to go on to talk about this revival stuff you want to talk about. But before that, how can people find your stuff?
Yeah, so we're online at prodigallove.us. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Prodigal Love Apparel. It's not really hard to find.
Yeah.
But
and I'll put a link in the description of this
for sure.
video.
Yeah, you can find some stuff there. We just got another shipment in, so we'll have sweatshirts are like the big thing everybody wants.
Yeah.
So
so your Aunt Brenda just got Nate one for his birthday.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Very nice, by the way. I gotta say.
It's pretty good quality.
It is very good quality. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can find some stuff there. So by the time this episode's out, I'm sure that there'll be stuff up there on the website. But it goes pretty quick. So if you see this, definitely go and check and see if there's some in stock.
Jump on it.
Yeah, jump on it.
All right,
yeah,
man.
the locals down in Elkins love it. So
It can only spread from there, right?
Yeah.
From like Elkins to the world.
It's like I'll
maybe.
have to fill out Elkins before I get anywhere else.
That's right, man. Got to get over the mountains. You got some work to do, but you'll get it out.